especially when you have been using it for a while. Like if you have been using it for 6 months to a year, the flap tends to deform. I mean, it's still a beautiful handbag, but it's just something that annoys me a little bit. But anyways, yeah, that's something that I really like about this handbag. So when you open up the handbag itself, it is lined on the inside with a sort of denim fabric, which is really pretty. Another thing about this handbag is that it is relatively soft. This is a single flap bag, which allows you really to maximize what you can put on the inside of your handbag. So at the back part, there is a back zipper, which I hardly ever use, but I just keep my authenticity card back there. And yeah, the interior space of this bag is really great. I think it's more comparable to my Louis Vuitton favorite in terms of what it can fit. So I have with me the Chanel mini flap bag, and I will sort of do a quick comparison of the two just to show you how much more that this one can fit as compared to my Chanel mini. So inside my Chanel mini, I have wet wipes, I have a Chanel card holder, I also have my RFID proof card holder, and then I have a lip balm and lotion. So I think that's about all that this Chanel mini can fit. When it comes to the elegant chain flap bag, it can fit all of that. I can also slip in my long wallet, and then I also carry around a pair of sunglasses from time to time, and I also have my house keys and my car keys as well. So I find that the space is absolutely perfect, and the fact that it's not so structured as well allows you really to fill up the handbag just in case you need. I wouldn't do this on a regular basis, of course, because I don't want to stretch out the leather, but if, for instance, I did want to throw in like a very light sweater if it is raining, I could probably stuff it into the handbag as well, although I don't know if it would close quite as easily as it does close with just the bare minimum amount of stuff that I usually bring. Okay, so moving on to the cons of this handbag, and I would say that there's not really a lot of cons. There's nothing that I can really think of off the top of my head, except for maybe that it was expensive. Of course, being a Chanel handbag, you know that you are paying more for the brand name than you are for the construction of the handbag. But aside from that, I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, so there is one con that I can think of, and I don't know if it's just a little bit of my own imagination, but this is in lambskin leather, and I am so afraid of getting it scratched. So every time I go through the parking lot or any sort of crowded situation, like when you're in the mall or something, I tend to put it right in front of me, and then I tend to hold it very close to me as well. My husband says that I look like, you know, I'm so afraid I'm going to be robbed or something, but actually I'm just protecting the handbag because I'm so afraid that something might scratch on it. And yeah, so it's not as carefree as if I had gotten it in caviar leather, but obviously they don't have it in caviar leather. And the other thing is lambskin leather, since it is a little bit softer, and I do like the way that lambskin looks, but at the same time it does tend to crease. So you can see that there's already a little bit of a crease at the side, and I realize that's because I stored it upright when I should have been storing my bag lying down. So to get rid of the crease, I just have to be a little bit more careful with the way that I store my handbags. Maybe just put it lying flat down, and always remember to have some stuffing on the inside. The last con, and I just remembered this because my friend complained about her boy bag, and she said that it was so noisy, and I realized that this bag kind of has the same problem, but it's not quite as noisy. So the chains, when you pick on
in the box as well. So, you know, we have the bag, the dust bag, and then here she is. Oh my gosh, like how like good does this this looks really great. So when I first got the bag, there was plastic all over the bag, which I love because it just shows like extra. I just like that. Like, I just like how it just doesn't look like you just like threw my stuff and then like shifted to me and stuff like that. But I had footage, but like I said, it got deleted. There was plastic covering the hardware, and then there was also plastic covering like the CCs of the bag, and then basically like the whole thing, the whole entire bag was covered, well, was protected, not really covered. It seemed like it was protecting the hardware and then like the silver and stuff like that. But let me show you. I know you guys probably like don't really care, but this is how one of them came, like over, and then there was one under. So it just goes to show you that, you know, they really do care about the presentation and then like shipping it over to you guys. But like, this is her, like, what? And the only like downside, it has nothing to do with Shebag, but the only downside is like I don't have anything to really compare it yet. So that's the only thing. I thought the straps, I was honestly concerned about the straps too, because I was just like, okay, like it's probably gonna be like plastic, it's not gonna have any like weight to it. Wrong. Like, as soon as I was able to hold this and touch these straps and stuff, there's actually weight to the straps, which I love. Like, I don't know, I mean, compared to like the real Chanel bag, I mean, you could probably tell. And in person, it doesn't look like cheap plastic material. This, like, I really like the straps on here and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, I'm trying so you can like hear it a little bit. Like, there's, honey, there's some weight. And even there's just so much things, honestly, that I love about this bag. And no, I didn't get paid for this review or this sponsorship or nothing like that. So if I didn't like something, I will tell you, hey, this is, no, like, don't do this. But honestly, I'm just like so impressed. And one of my favorite things about this bag is just like there's weight to this bag. I just love that it's sturdy. Like, it's not, it doesn't like slant over or nothing like that. But let's go ahead. We have a pocket here that we can put into use, and then you see, you know, like the silver hardware. The only thing that is, I wouldn't say it's a dead giveaway, but I have been doing my research on other dupes and stuff like that, and the actual real Chanel is, it's thinner and it's just a little bit slimmer. Other than that, I honestly think that this is spot on. I didn't open her up, and boom. So we have this slit right here. Oh, we see this. I wanted to show, that's why I kept it on here. Let me get close. But you see, like this, even here, like they have this like little protection thing. This comes off. So this little leather thing comes off. And then you have the zipper. So, you know, it's just like little stuff like that that I just like, that I just enjoy, to be quite honest. So yeah, we have the pocket here. This actually doesn't really lead to nowhere. It's just like the zipper thing, so I can't put anything in here. But on the original Chanel, you definitely can. Chanel, she actually put her love notes in there. And then we can see this little flap, and then boom, here's the real, well, not the real, but then you can see the CCs here. And then, oh, let me take, I have stuff in here, hold on. I actually was using this today, and I really wanted to just test out the durability and stuff like that for you guys. I really wanted to give my overall honest opinion, and yeah, just steer you guys in the right direction. Give me a quick second. I'm also gonna show you guys like a glimpse of what the bag looks like. Like, I'm gonna give the bag its own moment, so I'm definitely gonna show you guys like close up of the hardware, the stitching, and just the inside and stuff like that. So girl, I got you 100%. And this is the authenticity card. This was already in the bag, and then we have, I don't even know what this is, like a receipt or just like the manual of how to take care of it. And then it says Chanel in France. I think the real ones say Italy. I don't know, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And then we got these two pockets on the inside. And then another thing that I really love about this, supposedly Chanel on the new bags, like they have like a little, they have like,
and it just closes up like this. And then you have your bag, and the handles are long enough to go up on your shoulder, which is nice. I like that. And you also have a pocket over here, like so if you just wanted to just drop your phone down in here for handy, you know, to get to, you could do that, or any other little items that you might want to have on the side that's easy to get to and reach for. But I think this is beautiful. This is very nice. It's heavy duty. It's the quality of this is just very nice. I have not seen a Chanel bag, so I can't tell you exactly how comparable it is to that, but I do know that they spend lots of time perfecting these bags and having them look as close to the original as possible. Something like this would run around $6,000. Guys, this is like, wow. But of course, it'll be a lot less through Shebags, through their replication of it, and you would be able to have a Chanel looking bag for a lot less. So, wow, this is so nice. I just can't get over how nice this is. When it says that they've gone out of their way to perfect it, they certainly have. It says, how good is the Replica Chanel 22 mini bag? And it is a 2023 edition. It's black silver, and it goes into a little bit more detail. It says these bags are so popular, and I think I just read that. It says the key to the Chanel 22 mini: calf skin, hardware, and stitching. These difficult points have been overcome. The details to ensure they are authentic, exactly the same. The silver hardware is a little easier to replicate than the gold, which requires gold plating on top of the silver, and the plating process requires continuous adjustments to be exactly the same as the genuine article. Our silver hardware is also a very high quality, and after dozens of adjustments, like I have said earlier, they achieved 100% identical results of the replica, and they have all different sizes, purses, and they do have the gold and they do have the silver, and Frank sent me the silver here, and you can go on their site. I will have that link down in the bottom where you can check all these out and save 10% if it's something that you would like to get. I just think this is gorgeous, and I know they have other top bags that you might be interested in that they have perfected, but that is the information on this particular bag. So there's just lots that you can pick from, and once you decide on a bag, they get it to you relatively quickly. I want to say it might have taken, I don't know, maybe around 10 days, you know, with the holiday that we just had. So, and they may have been having holidays as well, but this is a wonderful bag. I just love it. I'm going to give you two different links down there, one that will tell about the Shebags and their replication of the bags, and this, of course, is the 25C Classic Flap Bag Introduction. And like I said, it's a 2023, and it is made of great quality calf hide, and the hardware and genuine product, everything is exactly the same. And you will be able to go on these sites and find out more and see how you could own one of these great purses. And this, like I said, this is excellent. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this bag? Isn't it just beautiful? I'm still pulling off protection. They had it protected so well, and that's the way you would receive it. And again, we'll show one more look. We got our zipper, we got our flap, we have our inside, and it is so pretty with the maroon. We've got our inside flap here, our outside flap here for great storage. And again, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bag. One that you could be proud to own. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate it so much that you have sent this over to me for review. I don't know what to say. This is just excellent. It's excellent quality, and it is beautiful. I love it. This is really, really, really nice. I just want to thank you again. But guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Would this be something that you would be interested in? Don't you just love the design of it, and the size is just perfect?